Good evening, investors, and welcome to Nifty BN. Tonight, we're breaking down the Q2 FY26 results for MMP Industries, which saw a solid 30% jump in revenue. Let's dive into the top line. Revenue from operations for Q2 stood at 187.7 crore rupees, a strong 30% year-over-year growth and a 2% sequential increase. For the first half, revenue hit 371 crore rupees, up 24% year-over-year. Moving to EBITDA, the second quarter came in at 13.4 crore rupees, up 13% year-over-year. However, the first half EBITDA declined 10% to 26.5 crore rupees. The margin for both Q2 and H1 held steady at 7.1%. Profit before tax in Q2 saw modest growth, rising 3% year-over-year to 7.2 crore rupees. But for the first half, PBT was down 26% to 15 crore rupees. Profit after tax for the quarter looks strong. Wow, up 20% year-over-year to 7 crore rupees. However, the H1 PAT figure shows a steep drop of 91% to just 1.6 crore rupees. This H1 impact is also reflected in the diluted earnings per share. While Q2 EPS was 2.76 rupees, up from 2.29 rupees last year, the H1 EPS fell to just 0.6 rupees from 6.8 rupees in H1 of the previous year. So, what caused that massive H1 PAT drop? The company reports H1 performance was significantly impacted by a fire at their Umred Powder Division back in April. This resulted in a one-off exceptional item of 17.29 crore rupees, which, while largely insured, was booked in Q1, wiping out the H1 profit. The new electrical subsidiary also posted a small initial loss. Looking at the Q2 performance by segment, this bar chart shows the Aluminium Powder Division led the way with 117 crore rupees in revenue. Aluminium foil also performed well, bringing in 51 crore rupees. Despite the H1 setback, the outlook for the second half looks promising. MMP reports record export orders for aluminium powder and expects 20 to 25% segment growth in H2. They also project their conductor and cables revenue to double in H2, with new products like LT cables and composite insulators launching soon. In summary, MMP delivered a resilient Q2, but its first half profit was hit hard by that one-off fire. The focus now shifts to H2, which looks strong based on a record order book, new product launches, and a reaffirmed BBB+ positive credit rating. That's all the time we have for this update on Nifty BN. What are your thoughts on MMP's H2 outlook given the H1 fire? Let us know your analysis in the comments below.
Disclaimer: this update is for informational purposes only and is not a recommendation. Please do your own due diligence before making any investment decisions.